Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Students, today I am going to introduce trigonometric identity trick. This trick will help you to memorize trigonometric identity in your mind forever. As you know that there is a 6 type of trigonometric functions. Sin theta, the name of trigonometric function, sin theta, cos theta, tangent theta. These are trigonometric functions. The co-ratio of these trigonometric ratio, cosecant theta, the co-ratio of cos theta, secant theta, the co-ratio of tangent theta, cot theta. These are 6 trigonometric functions. But one thing here you should keep in your mind. What? That is, these are co-ratio. Cosecant theta, secant theta, cot theta are the co-ratio of sin theta, cos theta and tangent theta respectively. That is where I write these co-ratio in opposite direction. Okay. Now I also draw a shape that has 6 corners. The name of this shape is superhexagon. Superhexagon is the name of this shape. Okay. I draw trigonometric function one by one on this shape. At starting, it is the starting point. Here we write tangent theta, sin theta, cos theta. As you know that cosecant theta, secant theta, cot theta are co-ratio. Co-ratio means there is inverse relationship exists. So that I write these trigonometric co-ratios in opposite direction. Tangent theta co-ratio, cot theta written in opposite direction, cot theta. Cosecant theta co-ratio, sin theta written in opposite direction. Cos theta co-ratio, secant theta. I write here 6 trigonometric functions on shape, hexagon shape. Now this shape will help you to derive trigonometric identities. Before drawing trigonometric identity, you should have to select a path. You should have to select a path. The path may be 2 types, anti-clockwise, clockwise. Means left to right, right to left. Maybe your movement, direction of movement may be left to right or right to left. There is 2 type of movement of direction, but here I select direction of movement left to right. So first identity obtained by this process, tangent theta. I mention first of all 3 trigonometric function. Tangent theta will be equal to next sin theta divided by cos theta. Tangent theta will be equal to sin theta divided by cos theta. Now move next 3 trigonometric functions. Cross this trigonometric function. Move next. Now first number sin theta will be equal to cos theta divided by next number cot theta. In this way we obtain second identity, first identity, second trigonometric identity, third identity. Moves on, cross this and include this. Cos theta now will be equal to cot theta divided by cot theta divided by cosecant theta. Next move, cot theta will be equal to cosecant theta divided by secant theta. Cot theta will be equal to cosecant divided by secant. This process will be continue and obtain next trigonometric identity. So this process has been completed. Now again I consider trigonometric shape hexagon and written one in center. One in center. Now the product of two trigonometric functions will be equal to 1. For example, tangent theta and cot theta product equal to 1. In this way, we obtain cot theta equal to 1 divided by tangent theta. Next, because here tangent theta multiply, when I shift it on right side, multiplication sign change into division sign. We obtain fifth trigonometric identity. Next, the product of sin theta and cosecant theta equal to 1. Equal to 1. Cosecant theta will be equal to 1 divided by sin theta, because when I shift it on right side, it convert into division. And sixth identity show that there is inverse relationship exists. Already I say that, I tell you that cosecant theta is co-ratio of sin theta. That's where here relationship exists inverse. Third, the product of cos theta and secant theta equal to 1, and the value of secant theta will be 1 divided by cos theta. We obtain seventh identity. Thank you so much. Our lecture has been completed. Inshallah, next lecture I will discuss with you remaining trigonometric identity. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.